Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a simple question. What is stopping you from achieving success? Many of us believe that success is something waiting for us in the future, a destination we'll reach when everything falls into place. But that's not true. Success isn't a place, it's not a lucky break, and it's certainly not something reserved for a select few. Success starts today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Today, right here, right now. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't is not talent, intelligence, or even luck. It's the ability to take action when it matters most. And the only moment that truly matters is now. Clarity of purpose. Before we talk about action, let's talk about something even more important. Why? Every great success story begins with a clear purpose. The most successful people in the world aren't just chasing money, fame, or recognition. They are driven by something bigger than themselves. They know why they wake up in the morning. If you don't have a clear why, it's easy to lose motivation. It's easy to give up when things get hard. But when your purpose is strong enough, nothing can stop you. Success isn't something that happens in the distant future. It's something that begins in the present moment. Too often, people delay their dreams, waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect conditions. But the truth is, the only time that truly exists is right now. The choices you make today shape the outcomes of tomorrow. If you want success, it starts with the actions, habits, and mindset you adopt today. Many people fall into the trap of believing that they need to wait until they have everything figured out before they take the first step. They believe they need more knowledge, more confidence, or more resources. This mindset is one of the biggest obstacles to success because it creates a cycle of procrastination. The reality is that no one ever feels completely ready. Every successful person you admire started before they were fully prepared. What separates them from those who never succeed is their willingness to take action despite uncertainty. Waiting for the perfect moment is an illusion. There will always be challenges, distractions, and reasons to postpone action. Life is unpredictable, and external conditions will never be fully in your control. However, what you can control is your response to the present moment. You can choose to take the first step, no matter how small, instead of waiting for a future that may never come in the way you expect. The most successful people understand that momentum is built in the present. Each small decision compounds over time, leading to significant results. When you start today, even with something small, you create a habit of action. This habit strengthens over time, making it easier to continue progressing. On the other hand, delaying action weakens momentum, making it harder to start later. Consider this: if you commit to improving by just 1% every day, that improvement compounds. Over a year, that tiny daily progress can lead to massive transformation. But if you wait, hoping for the right time, you miss out on the compounding effect of daily effort. Success is not about making one grand gesture. It's about making consistent choices that lead to long-term results. Fear often holds people back from starting today. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of making the wrong choice. However, the only real failure is never trying at all. Mistakes and setbacks are not the opposite of success. They are part of the journey. Every failure teaches a lesson, builds resilience, and brings you closer to success. If you wait until you feel completely confident, you may never begin. Confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you build by taking action. The present moment is where all potential exists. Right now, you have the power to take a step toward your goals. Whether it's learning a new skill, making a decision, or simply committing to change, every action you take today moves you closer to success. The question is not whether success is possible. The question is whether you are willing to start today. The choice is yours. Many people believe that success comes from motivation, the spark of inspiration that pushes them to take action. They watch motivational videos, listen to inspiring speeches, and wait for the perfect surge of energy to get started. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like a passing wave, making it an inconsistent foundation for long-term success. Those who rely solely on motivation often find themselves stuck in cycles of excitement followed by inaction. What truly separates successful people from the rest is not motivation, but mindset. A strong mindset is what keeps people going even when they don't feel like it. It is the internal belief system that drives action, regardless of external circumstances. While motivation is based on emotion, mindset is based on discipline, resilience, and purpose. Those with a strong mindset don't wait until they feel inspired. They act because they know that consistent effort leads to results. One of the most powerful mindset shifts is understanding that success is not an event, but a process. Many people see successful individuals and assume they achieved their goals because they were highly motivated all the time. But if you ask these individuals, they will tell you that most days, they didn't feel particularly inspired. What kept them going was their commitment to the process. They understood that real progress is made through small, daily actions, not just moments of excitement. The key to developing a success-driven mindset is building discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is waking up early to work on your goals, even when you would rather stay in bed. It is putting in the effort when no one is watching, trusting that every small action contributes to a bigger result. Unlike motivation, which depends on emotions, discipline is a choice, one that successful people make every day. Another important aspect of mindset is resilience. Every path to success is filled with challenges, setbacks, and failures. Those with a weak mindset allow these obstacles to discourage them, causing them to give up when things get tough. But those with a strong mindset see setbacks as learning opportunities. They don't let failure define them. Instead, they use it to refine their approach. They understand that growth happens outside of comfort zones, and they embrace challenges as a necessary part of the journey. Having a clear purpose also strengthens mindset. People who succeed know why they are doing what they do. When motivation fades, their purpose keeps them going. It gives meaning to their actions, making even the most difficult tasks worthwhile. Without a strong purpose, it's easy to get distracted, discouraged, or lost. But when you are connected to a deeper reason for your efforts, quitting is not an option. Quitting is a qualified option because success is not about waiting for the right moment or relying on fleeting emotions. It is about cultivating the right mindset, one that prioritizes discipline, resilience, and purpose over temporary motivation. When you shift your focus from how you feel to what needs to be done, you gain control over your success. You don't need motivation to take action. You need the mindset that tells you to start no matter. And when you do that consistently, success becomes inevitable. Many people believe that success comes from making big moves, taking massive action, or achieving something extraordinary overnight. However, the truth is that success is built on small, consistent steps taken every single day. The problem is that most people underestimate the power of small actions and overestimate the impact of one big effort. They believe that in order to succeed, they need to do something grand or wait for the perfect moment to make a big leap. In reality, success is a result of small, daily improvements that compound over time. One of the greatest advantages of focusing on small steps is that they are manageable. When a goal seems too big, people often feel overwhelmed and don't know where to start. They may spend so much time planning and overthinking that they never take action. However, when they shift their focus to just taking one small step forward, progress becomes easier. Small actions reduce the fear of failure because they don't require major risk or drastic changes. Instead, they build confidence and momentum, making it easier to keep moving forward. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in success. When you take a small step today, it makes it easier to take another one tomorrow. Progress creates motivation, and motivation fuels more progress. This is why habits are so important. The small things you do daily become part of your identity and shape your future. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, exercising for 20 minutes, or spending time improving a skill, these small actions add up over time. Consider someone who wants to become physically fit. If they try to work out for 3 hours on their first day, they will likely feel exhausted and discouraged, making it harder to stay consistent. However, if they start with just 15 minutes a day and gradually build up, they create a sustainable habit. Over time, those 15 minutes turn into 30, then 60, and eventually they achieve their fitness goals. The same principle applies to any area of life. Small steps taken consistently lead to massive results. Another key benefit of small steps is that they allow for continuous improvement. When people try to achieve success all at once, they often make mistakes and feel discouraged. However, when they focus on small progress, they have the opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve along the way. This reduces stress and helps them develop the skills and mindset needed for long-term success. People often look at successful individuals and assume they got there through one big breakthrough. But if you examine their journey, you'll see that their success was built on years of consistent effort. A best-selling author didn't write a book in one day. They wrote a little bit every day. A successful entrepreneur didn't build a company overnight. They made small, strategic decisions over time. The key is to trust the process and keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow. Success is not about making one grand effort. It's about making small, intentional choices every day. These small steps, though seemingly insignificant at the moment, compound into something extraordinary over time. The challenge is to stay committed and trust that these small actions will lead to big results. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or trying to achieve success all at once, start with something small today. Because every small step you take brings you one step closer to the success you desire. Success is not just about what you do, it's about why you do it. Clarity of purpose is the foundation of long-term achievement. Without a clear purpose, it's easy to get lost, distracted, or discouraged along the way. Many people chase success without truly understanding what it means to them. They follow societal expectations, pursue careers that others deem impressive, or set goals that don't genuinely align with their values. But when challenges arise, and they always do, those without a strong sense of purpose often give up. Having a clear purpose gives meaning to your efforts. It provides direction, ensuring that every step you take is intentional rather than random. When you know why you are pursuing a goal, you don't need constant external motivation because your internal drive sustains you. Purpose fuels perseverance, helping you push through difficulties, failures, and moments of doubt. It becomes the reason you keep going when others quit. Imagine two people climbing a mountain. One is doing it because someone told them it's a good challenge, while the other is doing it because they have a deep personal reason, perhaps to honor a loved one or to prove to themselves that they are capable. When exhaustion sets in, the first person may question why they are even climbing, but the second person keeps going because their purpose gives them the strength to push forward. The same principle applies to success in any field. If your goal is just to make money or achieve status without a deeper reason, the journey will feel empty. But if your success is tied to something meaningful, it will give you the resilience to endure the tough moments. Purpose also provides clarity in decision-making. When you have a clear why, it becomes easier to prioritize your time, energy, and resources. You don't get easily distracted by opportunities that don't align with your mission. Instead, you stay focused on what truly matters. Many people struggle with procrastination or indecision because they lack a strong reason behind their actions. When you know your purpose, every task becomes part of a bigger picture, making it easier to stay disciplined and committed. A clear purpose also attracts the right people and opportunities into your life. When you are passionate about what you do, others can see it. Purpose-driven individuals inspire those around them, creating strong connections and meaningful collaborations. People are drawn to authenticity, and when you operate from a place of genuine purpose, you naturally build relationships that support your success. Finding your purpose doesn't mean you need to have everything figured out today. It starts with asking yourself the right questions. What truly excites me? What impact do I want to create? What kind of person do I want to become? Your purpose can evolve over time, but the key is to have a guiding reason behind your actions. Success without purpose feels empty, but success driven by purpose feels fulfilling. It's not about reaching a goal for the sake of it, it's about creating a life that aligns with your deepest values. When you have clarity of purpose, success is no longer just about external achievements. It becomes a journey of meaningful growth and impact. And that journey starts today. Many people believe that success is determined by talent, intelligence, or luck. While these factors can play a role, they are not the most important predictors of success. What truly separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't is discipline. Talent may give someone an initial advantage, but without discipline, it amounts to very little. On the other hand, discipline, showing up every day, staying consistent, and putting in the effort, will always outperform raw talent over time. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It's easy to take action when you're excited or motivated, but real success comes from being able to push through even on the days when motivation is low. The most successful people in any field, business, sports, music, or personal development, have one thing in common. They put in the work consistently, not just when they feel inspired. They don't rely on fleeting emotions to dictate their actions. They rely on habits and routines that keep them on track. One of the biggest differences between talent and discipline is control. Talent is something you are born with, and while it can be developed, it is not entirely within your control. But discipline is a choice. It's something you can cultivate and strengthen over time. No matter your starting point, you can decide to be disciplined. This makes success more accessible to anyone who is willing to commit to the process. Another important aspect of discipline is that it builds resilience. Success is never a straight path. There will be failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Those who rely solely on talent often struggle when they face difficulties because they have not developed the ability to persist through challenges. However, those who build discipline understand that failure is not a reason to quit, it's a reason to adjust and keep going. They develop mental toughness, which allows them to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Discipline also creates momentum. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to significant results. For example, someone who practices a skill for just 30 minutes every day will see more progress over a year than someone who practices for hours sporadically. The key is not in how much effort is put in at once, but in how consistently the effort is applied. When you commit to daily progress, even if it seems small, you build momentum that makes continued success easier. One of the greatest myths about success is that you need to feel inspired to take action. The truth is, action creates inspiration, not the other way around. When you take the first step, no matter how small, you begin to build energy and motivation. Waiting for motivation to strike is a mistake because it is unpredictable. Instead, developing the habit of taking action regardless of how you feel is what leads to lasting success. Talent may give you an initial advantage, but discipline determines how far you go. It is the foundation of all achievement, and the best part is that it is within your control. If you focus on building discipline today, through small, consistent actions, you set yourself up for success in the long run. The key is not to wait for the perfect moment or rely on natural ability. Success belongs to those who are disciplined enough to put in the work day after day, no matter what. Success is not a solo journey. No matter how talented, disciplined, or hardworking you are, your environment and the people around you play a crucial role in determining how far you can go. The truth is, the people you surround yourself with will either push you forward or hold you back. If you want to achieve success, you must be intentional about the relationships you cultivate and the influences you allow into your life. Human beings are naturally influenced by those around them. Whether you realize it or not, your mindset, habits, and even your level of ambition are shaped by the people in your inner circle. If you spend time with people who are driven, growth-oriented, and supportive, their energy will push you to strive for more. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who complain, doubt, or settle for mediocrity, it will be much harder to rise above that level. One of the most important things you can do for your success is to audit your environment. Ask yourself, are the people around me helping me grow or holding me back? Do they challenge me to be better, or do they reinforce my limitations? Sometimes people don't realize that their closest relationships are draining their potential. It's not about cutting people off unnecessarily, but about being mindful of the energy and attitudes you allow into your life. Successful people understand the power of surrounding themselves with the right influences. They seek out mentors, peers, and communities that align with their goals. A mentor can provide guidance, helping you avoid mistakes and accelerate your progress. Peers who share your ambition can motivate you, hold you accountable, and push you beyond your comfort zone. A strong network can open doors, provide opportunities, and inspire new ideas. One common mistake people make is trying to succeed entirely on their own. They believe they have to prove themselves without help, or they hesitate to seek guidance out of pride or fear. But success is never achieved in isolation. Even the most accomplished individuals have relied on teachers, mentors, and supporters along the way. Learning from others shortens the learning curve, allowing you to gain knowledge and insights that would take years to figure out on your own. Your environment is not just about the people you interact with in person. It also includes the information you consume, the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the social media accounts you follow. These all shape your mindset. If you constantly expose yourself to negative news, distractions, or shallow content, it can drain your energy and motivation. But if you fill your mind with ideas, inspiration, and knowledge that align with your goals, you reinforce a mindset of growth and success. If you want to reach your full potential, be intentional about your surroundings. Choose to be around people who challenge and inspire you. Seek mentors who can guide you. Engage with content that fuels your growth. Success is not just about what you do. It's also about who you do it with and the environment you create for yourself. Surround yourself with excellence, and success will become a natural outcome. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to success. It stops people from taking action, making decisions, and pursuing their goals. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of uncertainty. These are the invisible chains that hold many people back from reaching their full potential. But the truth is, fear is not the enemy. It is a natural part of growth. The people who achieve success are not the ones who never feel fear, but the ones who take action despite it. Fear often disguises itself as logic. It tells you that you're not ready yet, that the timing isn't right, or that you need more experience before you take the next step. While these thoughts may seem rational, they are often just excuses created by fear. If you wait until you feel completely confident, you will never begin. The only way to build confidence is by doing the very thing you're afraid of. Action comes first, confidence follows. One of the most common fears is the fear of failure. People hesitate to try because they don't want to make mistakes or experience setbacks. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Every successful person has failed many times before reaching their goals. The difference is that they didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they used it as a learning opportunity. Each failure provides valuable lessons, helping you refine your approach and get closer to success. The only true failure is never trying at all. Another fear that holds people back is the fear of what others will think. Many people avoid pursuing their dreams because they worry about judgment, criticism, or rejection. But the reality is, no matter what you do, there will always be people who doubt, criticize, or misunderstand you. If you base your decisions on the opinions of others, you give them control over your life. The most successful people understand that their goals are more important than the approval of others. They focus on what matters to them, not on trying to please everyone. Fear of uncertainty is also a major roadblock. Many people want guarantees before they take action. They want to be sure that their business will succeed, that their career move will pay off, or that their investment will be worth it. But success doesn't come with certainty. Every great achievement involves some level of risk. The key is to take calculated risks, making informed decisions while accepting that uncertainty is part of the journey. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and the only way to expand your potential is to step into the unknown. Overcoming fear doesn't mean eliminating it. It means learning to take action despite it. One of the best ways to do this is by shifting your mindset. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, see it as a sign of growth. If something scares you, it often means it's important. It means you are stretching beyond your current limits. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What if I succeed?" Instead of fearing discomfort, embrace it as a necessary step toward your goals. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. The more you face your fears, the stronger you become. The people who achieve success are not fearless, they are courageous. They feel fear, acknowledge it, and move forward anyway. And that's what separates those who dream about success from those who actually achieve it. Many people dream of success, but only a few take the necessary action to make it happen. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't is often the ability to take action now rather than waiting for the perfect moment. Procrastination is one of the biggest barriers to success. People tell themselves that they will start tomorrow, next week, or when they feel ready. But the reality is, there is no perfect time. The only time you truly have is now. One of the most common reasons people delay taking action is the fear of imperfection. They feel like they need to have everything figured out before they begin. They want to be fully prepared, fully confident, and completely knowledgeable. But waiting for perfection is a trap. No one ever starts with all the answers. The most successful people understand that progress comes from action, not from waiting. They start before they feel ready and learn as they go. Taking action today, even in a small way, builds momentum. When you take the first step, you create movement. That movement leads to more action, and over time, it develops into habits and results. Think of a person who wants to get in shape. If they wait until they find the perfect workout plan, the perfect gym, or the perfect time in their schedule, they may never start. But if they begin today by going for a short walk or doing a few exercises at home, they create momentum. That small action makes it easier to take another step tomorrow. Another reason people delay action is overthinking. They analyze every possible scenario, every potential obstacle, and every detail until they become paralyzed by indecision. This is known as analysis paralysis. While planning is important, excessive planning without execution leads nowhere. Success is built through action, not endless preparation. Instead of waiting for everything to be perfect, it's better to take a step forward, learn from the experience, and adjust along the way. Success is not about making one big leap. It's about consistently taking small, meaningful actions. The person who writes 1 page a day will eventually finish a book. The entrepreneur who reaches out to 1 new potential client every day will grow a business over time. The key is consistency. Even small actions, when repeated daily, lead to significant results. Another benefit of taking action today is that it builds confidence. Many people think they need confidence before they start, but confidence actually comes from doing. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. Each step forward increases your belief in your own ability, making it easier to take the next step. There will always be reasons to wait. busy schedules, fear of failure, self-doubt. But if you keep waiting, you will look back years from now and realize that you missed countless opportunities. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Success starts with a simple decision to take action now. It doesn't have to be a huge step. It just has to be a step forward. The people who achieve great things are not the ones who waited for the perfect moment. They are the ones who started, even when they weren't ready, and figured it out along the way. Success is not something that happens overnight, nor is it reserved for a select few. It is the result of intentional action, discipline, the right mindset, and the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Every successful person started somewhere, often with uncertainty, fear, and doubt. But what set them apart was their decision to take action despite these challenges. Success starts today, not tomorrow, not someday in the future. It starts with a clear purpose, the right habits, and the courage to move forward even when things feel uncertain. It requires surrounding yourself with the right people, embracing failure as part of the process, and understanding that growth only happens when you push beyond your fears. There is no perfect moment to begin. If you wait for everything to be ideal, you will always find reasons to delay. But the moment you decide to take action, no matter how small, you set yourself on a path toward achievement. Success is not about luck or talent alone. It is about consistency, resilience, and the commitment to keep moving forward. You have everything you need to start right now. Your future success depends on the choices you make today. So take that first step, embrace the journey, and remember, success is not found in waiting. It is built through action. The question is not whether success is possible for you, but whether you are willing to start today.